Need to cut my nails. BRB. Sorry, I'm just on guitar. I stepped away and put the microphone on mute and then forgot that I had it on mute. Sorry if I was just like staring off into the distance. Just messing around with guitar. Any romantic songs or dance songs? I don't know. Why is the empower feeling down? Why is the emperor feeling down? Because the empress ain't been around in a while. That's so funny. DNA is her name. Her. There's a song that I used to make. I used to make a song. It was like, if you're rolling, if you're rolling, if you're rolling up your voice box and you want me to go home, if you're rolling so won't you pick up all your can't remember it. If you're opening up your voice box, if you're opening up your voice box, you want, if you're opening up your voice box, and you want to go home, I forgot that song. It was an original song. I forgot that song. Continue to take a side, lonesome and cry. Silver saxophone, silver words to refuse you. Crack bells and wash out home. To my face with scorn. not the way I wasn't born to lose you. Streets and others, so there's your face, see you away from me. On the way to memory, jumping on the confidence, me to know yeah, for you. Won't you, politician leaves on the streets with mothers weeping, see as your face is safe away from you. On the way to memory, so I see to meet you. My father said don't dance, cause I don't think about we took to clean the spades and talk about shaking man. She was in my face, look at her. She is giving me in, and she doesn't see she knows where I like to be, but it doesn't matter. Won't you, darling, won't you, so bad. Dancing, shouting, his Chinese suit, spoke to me, I took his flute note. Was so very cute to me, was I? I didn't know cause I'm lying, cause I took you for a ride, because I was on the side, cause I drinks. DNA. To me, that was jammy. That was a jammy performance. If you're open up your voice box and you're going to go home, you know I'm so. As you pick up all your clothes, pick up all your clothes from the floor, clothes from the floor. Pictures of pain that's coming, 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 pain that's coming. What I do is feel the pain as it comes, pain as it comes. go home. Listen, and you pick up all your clothes and fall. Through the door, pick up all your clothes and fall. Through the door, what I do, hey, what you come, hey, what you come, hey, what you come, hey, what you comes. It's the other one. It's Set Sail. No. Time to go home, Set Sail. Maybe I need you back. Speaking of your mind. Seeing her name. It's so funny. I'm watching the time. I play Motown. I just play strictly Motown. Well. That's funny. Oh my god. How's it go? Well, yes. Just Motown. I just do Motown. I don't do anything other than Motown. It's so fun. That's funny. Back up, soloist? How's it going? Oops. Got the coffee on deck. Got the guitar on deck. Got the Saturday grooving. I would like one question read, please. I believe the going rate for one question is $4, my friend. If you look at the title of the description, $4 for one, $7 for two, and $11 for three questions. I got a Cash App in the description box below. I got a PayPal, I got a Venmo. So if I see any of those payments come through, I'll know that you want to do business. If not, feel free to hang out. Just jamming. Paid. Okay, I'm looking for the notification. While I wait for that, I have an incoming call. Okay. I appreciate that. All right, yeah, feel free to write your question. I'm getting another incoming call as well. Sure enough, that always happens. So I'm going to try to answer this one first, and if I could get to yours, obviously I'm going to get to yours. It's just that you hear that ring, and that's the incoming call. This one's also like a paid reading through another channel, but no worries. Feel free to write your question. How does Mackenzie feel about me as a person? Okay. Give me 1 second, soloists. This person has a 4-minute reading, believe it or not. So I'm just going to answer them really quick. So they're asking about career. And I'll answer yours. Okay, so she has the Seven of Pentacles for career. She has the Six of Swords in reverse for career. Seven of Pentacles is growing something of quality. Six of Swords in the reverse is an internal harmony. Lack of actual movement, coveting something with the Queen of Cups, self-sabotage, holding on too strongly to the current situation. Almost waiting for the right time to leave is what I'm picking up. Decision-making time, crossroads. On either side, you got Knight of Pentacle in the reverse, lack of forward movement, Sun card. I feel as though she needs to take some sort of leave. It's common for people to do this in between careers, positions. Anything else for career, Spirit? Anything else for career for this lady? I appreciate your patience, soloist. Okay. Is this new? Yes or no? No, nothing new. Yeah. Maybe an offer we're currently at. I also feel as though maybe there can be and why some bargaining leverage. Okay. She's out of time, so let's go to solo. Appreciate your patience. So we're looking at a non-romantic dynamic or connection here. We're going to try to get a view for soloist as to how Mackenzie feels. Let's see. Great gratitude, your love, and light as possible messages at this time. So, Mackenzie. Picking up on the energy. Mackenzie feels I almost feel as though that this person may be feeling that you are being a little kind of stringent or structurized with the King of Pentacle in reverse. Maybe you're not coming across as like so giving, or maybe you have a high standard in regards to what you bestow energetic awareness to, because that's also a resource, our focus, our attention, let alone if we're talking kind of concrete materialisms, finances, resources. That's what the Pentacles. So the King in reverse, he's not as warm and not as giving. Now it's interesting because this is kind of in the format of the Four of Wands in the upright, which is typically some sort of gathering or celebration. And it could be that maybe you're coming across as if you haven't contributed or you're not amused by it. And that's not to say that that's the reality, but that could be maybe, sometimes we shadow box with ourselves. So she could be projecting that onto you. Okay. Which may just be a reflection of her, an insecurity of her. This is coming out of poverty consciousness and or wanting to go into some sort of help of resources. Okay, in the upright, this is outside of the help of resources, not going in. And this is wanting to go in. And it's almost as if you may not be a part of that cause. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I see. It could feel as though that maybe she feels like she's a little bit out of the cold, out in the cold, from you at times energetically. I could keep going, but, it's up to you if that feels like on par. If you want to provide a little bit of background, you don't have to, obviously keep the messages there. You could redact them. But that's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, okay. So you're feeling like you're in the cold. You're on the receiving end of this. Okay. Well, it's interesting because it's almost as if like I don't believe that those two perspectives are mutually exclusive. I feel as though that you can both be the one on the receiving end of feeling how you're feeling, but then also you could kind of appear one way, which is interesting. I had some cards fall out here. Not for nothing, but all of these kind of neutral positionings remind me of like a coin toss. I'm going to show you all this, my friend. All of these cards just came out in the neutral position. Justice card, Five of Cups, Ace, Five of Swords. So this feels like a coin toss, like it's a pick'em, Yeah, I could see that. And then not for nothing, you got the Three of Swords is that kind of a little bit of a heart loss, But ultimately, a graduating, an exiting of one reality and an entering into another. Easy enough to say, but I'd be remiss if we didn't speak to the obvious that sometimes we have to kind of move out of that chapter of our lives and then on to the next chapter. And that's what this feels like. And then you could kind of continue to like wax philosophy about like what people actually are and what they mean for us. I think a lot of the times, like say, like if I have like a falling out with like one of my sisters or something, like to an extent, like she's not just the visioned idea that I have of her. She's completely different, unto herself, So people like are like carriers of this concept or this energy. And, they're just not our projections of who they are and how they fit into our lives. And the reason I say that is because once you understand that, then it's more so, okay, well, what did this person represent? Surely I can maybe embody that. And typically when you embody something, you tend to kind of attract the same thing. And of course, I feel as though that, because all of these concepts that we're trying to understand are so kind of convoluted and complex, sometimes we end up just finding that piece that we need, that puzzle piece. And yes, maybe peace, like PEACE, in someone else that enters our lives. But we have to be willing to let go of that kind of placeholder that oftentimes people represent. And we have to realize that they're no longer that, if it's like family or even if it's like friends, like to me, they're that one person, but out in life, they're their own thing. So I can't keep on pigeonholing them into some concept that they aren't. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I appreciate that. And it's like, I think also all of this points to and leads to the fact of like, don't sell yourself short on your own personal journey either, because people are really kind of incredible beings in that we tend to have so many different facets and aspects to our life that many of our gifts, talents, skills, abilities, they fall wayside. And when we get back to them, that's us getting back to ourselves. And when we do that, we tend to kind of remember, like, the amazement that we are capable of bringing to the table, or the magic, But oftentimes that requires, getting back to the self. Let's see. I'm just waiting for the payment to come in. I don't mean to be a stickler. I just know that there's always something. There you go. Cool. Sent you 3. Sent me 3. Wait, let me see. All right, well, it's technically 4, but 2 questions for 7. Okay. Fair point. Okay, let me take a look at this for you. Sorry, my phone's being funny. Its brightness is jacking up the... But yes, I received it. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the housing situation. If soloists can purchase a home successfully before September. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages at this time to answer soloists' question. Will I be able to successfully purchase a home before September? Or will there be potential issues? So I'm seeing a second and third chance with this Judgment card in the upright. A resurrection of sorts, but the Judgment is powered by Scorpio season. So we have double Scorpio energy on deck here. Let me just Google exactly the window of Scorpio season, because I think it is mid-September, actually. So you may have to... Actually, Scorpio season is around October to November. So this kind of double Scorpio energy to me indicates more so that something may take a little bit longer to cycle out and process. Because again, we're getting that October to November energy. That October 23rd energy. to November 21st. So I feel as though that I wouldn't necessarily categorize this as, problems or issues, but I feel as though that this is more so an indication of something moving a tad bit more slowly than anticipated, to the point of maybe things are pushed to October. More so that kind of like mid to late October. All right. So whatever that kind of, categorizes in your mind as to why there may be some delays, I wouldn't necessarily worry them. And I see that there's a lot of kind of worry energy, but I think the fact of the matter is that, there's probably going to be something that you can't quite necessarily speed up. This Four of Pentacles in the reverse speaks to letting go and or investing. The Magician, as we know, is this kind of creationisms, manifesting, for that overused word. Ten of Rods is putting down of this kind of labor. So, it could be that if something's actually being constructed, there may be some hang-ups and hold-ups with the labor process of it, or the resources of it, because I'm getting resources of it. But then also, as we know, I feel like, town or city ordinances or even real estate paperwork and all that kind of processing. So I would kind of, respectfully expect delays. You may have more of an idea as to why, excuse me. Five of Swords in the upright is a cutting away, or not playing fair, or not communicating fairly, maybe even. So if somebody kind of maybe promised you it could be that something has changed. So, no problem. I mean, I feel as though that, you may end up at the same place, obviously, but a little delay here and there. I appreciate your answer or your questions, soloist. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see. Yes, to answer your question, yes, I see you successfully kind of ending up there. I saw the Ten of Cups there, which is like a happy ending. It is what it is. That one's on the house because it was out in front of me, so I saw it anyways. So. Living like we're renegades. Whoa. I walk around in shadows over. Very welcome. Let's see what's going on in the news today, in the world. Scotch. I love scotch. I got my coffee, so, I'm feeling good. Let's open up Twitter. Just looking for my Dollar Tree Marissa Tomei. Aren't we all? Living like we're renegades. My shadow's the only thing that comes up behind me. Thick Boy Tour 2021. That's funny. Damn. Valentina Shevchenko. The UFC. Everybody, the UFC. Everybody wanna watch the UFC? Living life of renegades. Tell me something good. Yeah, yeah. Tell me that you love me. Yeah, yeah.
In 2022. So what's on the agenda? Threat briefings, IT meetings,
And turning men into women.
Fully integrated security solutions all in one place.
Sorry, I'm out of pocket.
Getting Up Planet continues on ABC and ESPN Plus. UFC Fight Night is presented by Motello.
Okay. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I. That's right. Just stupid fucking ad libs. Yeah. Bring this bitch back to the early 2000s. Living like renegades. Renegades. Whoa. I'm all sun kissed. Yeah, we in Texas. I'm going in for the kill. I'm doing it for the thrill. Hoping you understand. Let me go with my hand. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I took my bone. What are those words that say? To say some words. I don't know what the words are say. You say some word. Give us some words. Give us some water. Water. You need some water. Living like renegade. Let's go Bitcoin. Let's go Bitcoin. Ra 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 ra. Rack it up. 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 Rack up the monies now, so you can invest in Bitcoin. Just bleeding out on the side of the road. Invest in Bitcoin. Last words. Last words. Bitcoin. the amount of confidence it takes to step into the octagon. And whether you think you can, you can't, you're right. So self-belief is huge in fighting. Words. Them's just words, right? Oh my God. I did a reading yesterday. And it was with a lawyer. It was with a divorce lawyer. And I was on the phone with this lady for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Billable. Mic drop. Boom. Boom, boom. Maybe I believer. I don't know who's in the room, but let me know if you're there. Because I'm just acting a fool right now. Call me a good one. Come on, Twitter. Chicago dog. Oh, that was Desi. That was Desi from fucking... Mango Tango. Who's in the room? Who's in the room? Watching me. Who's in the room? Watching me. Bullseye quesadillas. Damn. DraftKings is the official sports betting partner of UFC, and UFC fans can make a $1 bet on any UFC fight. $1. $1. Bitches like just want me to like invest in them, and I'm like, bitch, I don't even know you. How am I going to invest in you? And then they feel that way about their time. It's like, bitch, how you gonna get to know me? You know what I'm saying? One of the great comeback stories of recent history began being written last year as Julian Marquez returned from living like we're raining days. Voluminous. Do I want to get a job? That's the question. Show your face. Motherfucker, like, do I want to get dropped now? Run and don't play, ain't no name. Iced tea, iced tea. It's the only iced tea that freshes me. Oh, we talking shirt.
It's your journey. Own it in a Hyundai Tucson. Get 2.79% APR for 60 months from the Tucson with new inventory arriving daily. Reserve your Hyundai today. See your Kansas City Hyundai dealer.
Black Panther, the album.
Wasn't expecting that. It was literally the greatest thing I've ever seen. It was such a sneeze, but I was pretty hot. So hot. I mean, you look up his face. You really missed out on the best time of our lives. You really have to be there. When you're with MX, you always have a story to tell.
Skip it the bit up.
It's going to happen. It's what?
I don't know if I know how to do that.
It's your journey. Own it in the Hyundai Santa Fe. Get 79% APR for 60 months from the Santa Fe with new inventory arriving daily. Reserve your Hyundai today. See your Kansas City Hyundai dealer.
Long time ago.
We're still fighting for equality. We're still fighting for respect. We get a chance to play something that we've all wanted to play.
But
Together, committed to helping preserve what makes the outdoors worth exploring. Julian Marquez is 2 years older than the 30-year-old from Brazil, Gregory Rodriguez. Rodriguez won installed at 63 inches tall, highlighting the 3-inch edge in reach.
sir or madam,
Gregory Rodriguez. Here's Joe Martinez. And I'll have it here to see all the next time tonight. 3 rounds is in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing your first fighter in the blue corner. He's a grappler sitting 63 inches tall. Weighing at initially 185 and 1/2 pounds. In 15 fights, his record stands at 11 victories with 4 defeats. Fighting in the Deerfield Beach, Florida by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Here is Gregory Robocop Rodriguez. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This big person is 6 feet 2 inches tall. He's middleweight division 185 and 1/2 pounds and 11 fights. Holds a record of 9 victories and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri. Here is the Cuban missile crisis, Julian Marquez. And to charge the black sail. Great scrap at middleweight coming your way. Ariane helping to get it started. And Brooklyn as well. Julian Marquez is your underdog in the red. Gregory Rodriguez is in the white. This fight clock is brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Steve Marquez says, I got to get a lot of angles. He fights, and he throws his power punches on the center line. I just got to use those against him, set up my angles. Marquez for the last couple of years has been back with his original team in Kansas City. James Krause in the corner, Lori M&A. Their connection is so strong. Also, has spent time out in Las Vegas a few years.
You can call this dude. Hey, what's up, man? Is it good? How are you?
Okay.
Long, yeah, man. Long time no talk. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, man. I just wanted to call and say Happy Father's Day. It's today, I think. So, yeah, I was thinking about you. Just wanted to reach out. Yeah, man. Yeah. How you doing, man? Yeah.
I went to the farm with my teeth, you know.
Oh no.
Just look up and one of them was in Texas and
Oh shit.
their fever and all that shit.
Oh damn.
And
Was
they
it?
give me vinegar.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm allergic to that.
Oh shit.
So I get like vein.
Was it Was it?
I'm allergic to the vinegar.
Oh yeah.
And you can't just, you know.
Something else.
It's the same thing that vinegar tastes
Different.
something for the people that are allergic.
Yeah. What was the original problem with the tooth? Was it just like a natural, like, sometimes the nerve in your tooth dies out? Or was it like a food, like sugar, or just like over a long life, like it just happens?
Yeah. The one that took out it was somebody that they said before it was a long time ago. About 30 years ago. And then on the final one, they get it like dark.
Yeah.
Like
So it sounds like it just it sounds like it died, right? Like the tooth or the vein, or because it's like your teeth have they had.
I was in pain on it. It was killed the best night. So I think I got a couple of columns.
Cavity?
No, inside the vein.
Yeah.
They were still alive.
Oh, okay.
And so every time I shoot it that time, they were like crazy. So it's just my body telling me something, something's wrong.
So they just took it out? They took the tooth out?
Yeah, they took it out and that's very heavy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm all right now.
Yeah. So you didn't have to do like a root canal or something?
No, because the tooth was already broken pieces to the top.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Because it was, the feeling of the bottom.
Yeah.
I was shooting the first time, so it was separating everybody. So
Yeah.
the guy said, this doctor said, no worth it, good.
Well, it's not too bad, because was that the only problem you've ever had with your teeth?
Yeah. And so okay now.
That was good.
I gotta go back and get a cleanup,
The cleanup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I usually just I just stick to like flossing and Listerine and just brushing. I really don't even, but probably because I don't like eat sugar or nothing. I don't really. I don't do sugar or candy or nothing. Like even with the energy drinks, it's like no sugar. You know. Yeah. Yeah. If you're eating foods. No. 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 I mean, I used to like when you're younger, but I think it's because like you almost like you like look for the problem, because you go to the dentist. So I think it's more common. Whereas like if you're not going to the dentist, you could kind of just be your own doctor, and you could tell when your teeth hurt, you should lay off the sugar. You know, but I don't know. That's kind of my outlook when it comes to health. It's just so you have to be your own kind of doctor. And you're like a scientist. You gotta like keep things balanced. Yeah, 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 man. I was playing basketball. I was playing basketball yesterday, and man, my lungs were on fire because I think I don't know if it's like the pollen or the allergies or whatever, but you could like feel it, like the changing of the seasons, and even like when you turn on the air at home, and it's probably picking up like the pollen or kicking up some dust or something. And so I think that's what kind of messed up my system for a little bit. So when I went to go play basketball yesterday, my lungs were on fire because I guess I've just been breathing all that air, and it felt like I was playing with like the flu or the cold. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was like you could tell like your regular energy wasn't there. It just felt different. But it was still good. No, I took some Dayquil and 2 Tylenol. Um, yeah, so that helped. Weather right now, let me see. I'm checking on my phone. I think it's about 72. No, not that bad. 72, sunny. So, what are you guys having? What? Shit. No wonder I'm not hearing. No wonder I'm not hearing from anybody. They're fucking probably out in the water. Shit, man. You have the pool open? Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. 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 You don't want to be freezing. Yeah. 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 It's good, man. Yeah. 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 We can't do it over here because everything's still. It's like everything's. It just feels like we're living in like I don't know, man. It bums me out, man, because it's like you would think that you'd be able to go to the gym, but they want you to get the shot, and And I don't know about that, man. I don't. It's for me. It's just like sometimes you got to stand for. I don't know. You just got to stick to what you think you know or what you believe in or something. It's not a. I know it's not like a big deal for some people, but for me, I'm like, dude, this is fucking America, man. This is the United States. Like, you're not gonna make me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some third world country shit. Where like you make everyone like we're not like cattle. But that's a mindset. So yeah, 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 mm, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of look at the spirit of like taking care of yourself, and like I said, like if I can't go to the gym, then I'll try to go out and play basketball, get some sunlight, get some fresh air, be by the trees, and they got a nice park over here. I got my electric. What? Well, over here yeah, they ask you for the card. Yeah, 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 yeah. My mind. Hell yeah, man. We got the same name. Yeah, it's a smart idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Send it in the mail. No, yeah, if they have the age on the card, then maybe no. But I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I, I wonder if it is like because we're so close to Mexico. I wonder if it is like a political thing over here. You know, like there's always something to do with politics. Yeah, yeah. That's why a lot of people left. A lot of people left LA because they don't like it. And they went to Phoenix, New Mexico. Um, I mean, you could go to like the movie theater, and I think some bars and restaurants, but it's not like I do that. I pretty much just work a lot, and but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's like, what was I doing before all this when I was over here? Like, what you go to bars or tav. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't drink. I don't party and drink or I don't do any of that stuff. So it's like it's kind of like a lifestyle, right? Like you got a different lifestyle. So for me, I just kind of look at it as like I'm at a point where I'm just trying to make money and I'm trying to do what I do and you know trying to be a good person and just keep it simple and like if I meet like a nice girl and I feel like women want to do shit. Like they're the ones that want to go out and do shit, you know. And I usually just whatever. Then I'll get up and go out and do some shit. But it's like for me, like I don't know, like when am I gonna go to a restaurant? Like we can go to a restaurant. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool, but it's like at the same time, it's like, what am I gonna like? Because they got like canyons and stuff, and like hills and like little mountains over here. Like you go hiking, you go walking, but it's like I've done that already, So I'm okay. I'm set. I've. It's not like I haven't done anything. It's just right now I just I'm kind of focused, But I like it. No, no, Delicasa. Yeah, yeah, no, David. Yeah, yeah. No, no, we don't talk to each other. I mean, it got weird because like the money and like we just have a different expectation of somebody, and like if you can't pay the bills, then it's like it just kind of messes me up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he comes from that place, that environment. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, I broke up with my yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can do that. I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, but yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I remember, I remember, I remember one time back in Chicago, and I used to live in Chicago. Um, he came over because he had, whatever, I had his number, and we were hanging out, and we smoked weed, but the weed that he brought was from California, and that's some like medical high power shit. And man, I got so fucking high. I couldn't even think straight. Like I was just like, I was just like asking him because everything we're shooting pool in the basement. We're hanging out. It was back when I was living at home, and no, like in Chicago, it's different. In Chicago, it's different. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I wonder if it's CBD versus I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that. I used to do that shit in high school, man. When it was simpler, but it was yeah, man. Those are good times. Those are good times because you only had like three different types. You only had three different. You had regular, a little stronger than regular, and then you had the super stuff, which is like hydroponic, dro. I don't know if you guys had that back in the day, but the hashish, yeah, hashish, yeah, yeah. I don't know if you ever try that one? No. Yeah, concentrate. You know what I heard is, yeah, I heard that you guys used to have like in I don't know if it was the 70s or the 80s, but they used to have like these THC pills. Like THC is the stuff that gets you high, in the weed. But they used to have like a concentrate in the pill form, and I think I heard that they used to have that way back in the 70s and the 80s. But sometimes they would mix it with some other crazy shit like meth or something like that, or like on accident or something. But I heard that the acid, yeah. Um, did you ever do that? Did you ever do acid? Yeah, yeah, that'll make it. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, but you guys never had the THC pills, or no? It was just regular smoke. You didn't do the pills. Jesus Christ. Because he lost his mind, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because all of that, yeah. Yeah, because all that shit, yeah. 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 Well, yeah. It sounds like PCP too. Well, there's a guy just in Hollywood. I saw they had a video of that guy. That guy was running around naked and the cops were trying to get him. Now they'll just like shoot you with the taser gun and handcuff you or something. They can't beat you up now because they got the video cameras and all that. Yeah. Yeah. Man. I think like, yeah, I don't know. I think that, they kind of, you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, there's just so much history. There's so much history there. I mean, they got a right to be angry, but because the white people always fuck around with them when they try to finally do good and get their businesses and you know they'll burn their fucking cities down and shit like on purpose, like they'll, because I think a lot of it comes to like when you have like a minority starts to become successful and then they start to get their rights and then that means that they start to get their guns and then that means that they don't got to take shit from anybody. So when the power class sees that, they're like, no, 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 no. We're gonna burn your shit down and set you back another 100 years. So I think like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's just the people that don't respect them. Yeah, it's just the people that don't don't respect the police, I think. Yeah. 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 Well, it feels mine's yeah. Mine's more. It feels more like clearing. It feels yeah. It doesn't hurt, so that's good. It just feels like I'm clearing. Just maybe there's like pollen or dust or something. But I don't. I'm not. I'm not walking around coughing and sneezing, so I'm good. It's just yeah. I think seasons change and shit. I mean, it's technically summer, so yeah. Probably too strong for her own good. Stop it. Yeah. 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 Take care of your mind too. Boring? No. Nah. No. No. I'll take like an energy drink with no sugar. And it has like vitamins and shit in it. So that makes you feel good, gives you a little buzz. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, yeah, even with weed or something, like it's just a fucking I don't know, it's just like an up and down. But yeah, my thing is like coffee. Like I'll drink coffee. Like to me that's like my like up and down. It's all the same shit, You're just trying to get up, you're just trying to get high a little, and then you get down a little, but it's about like lifestyle. So fever. I didn't get that. I don't get that shit. No, it's you. That's you. Yeah, you had coffee. Oh, COVID. You had COVID. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, we all. You telling scary stories, man. Yeah, but we used to get sick before all that shit. It's all the same. Yeah, but your immune system is already your immune system's already low before that. So anytime you meet someone new or give them a hug or something, then yeah, all that bacteria is going to attack you. Yeah. 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 I don't believe it. I mean, I believe you. I believe you, but I don't. I think all this shit goes deeper. Yeah. 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 Oh, is it still? Still? Like even now? Yeah. Um, well, I mean, your nerves and the nerves and your smell, like they change too. You know, like your taste changes when you get older. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. 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 It's young, bro. Yeah. It takes energy. Everything, ta- everything takes, everything takes energy, man. Like even like, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. But you know, what about what about like like those shellfish on the beach? You know, they're in like a shell, and then they walk around with the shell, and then eventually they leave the shell, and then they go into the ocean or something. Like that's all the body is, man. Like you can't identify with the shell too much. I mean, it's gonna go away. You're gonna have to leave it. So why so much pride? You know, it's nice. It's cool. It's nice, but it's like you know, what about that crab? No, I'm good. I'm strong. I got my weight sets over here. So yeah, I'm strong. It's good. Oh no, no! I haven't been 190 since I don't even know, man. I haven't been 190 since like college or something. No, dude, I think I walk around at like I don't know, man. Yeah, yeah, dude, I fucking no, yeah, no, no, more. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm big, dude. I'm not like fat, like I'm not like crazy 300. No, I'm good. I'm athletic. I can run, jump. You know, I do weights. I play basketball.
Later, you have a game. Obviously, you're not just a good.
No, I'm a scientist, man.
They get 90, 200, but
Well, that's to me. Maybe when I'm older, when you get older, you lose weight. But no, now 190 is too far for me because I got too much muscle, like on my legs and my back.
you maintain.
Yeah. No, I like it. Man. It feels good.
How are you?
30.
40?
No, 33, man. 33.
33?
Yeah. No, you don't think I'm.
I thought you say old.
I didn't say I'm old.
Yeah, I'm not married with a weapon. Yeah, man. You come from a family that you really love you.
You got married when you were like 30, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got married when you were 30, didn't you?
Yeah, I was pretty well.
Yeah. Well, you know, I broke up with my girlfriend, right? Did you know that? Did you know that I broke up?
You what?
Do you know that broke up with my girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
You knew that? Would you hear it from? Oh, you heard it, yeah. Yeah, man. That was rough. That was rough. You said wasn't ready?
He was about 30 years old, right?
Yeah. Well, you think you said that we weren't ready? You said that we weren't ready, or you think that we were not ready?
Yeah, you were waiting for that.
I wasn't ready for a relationship?
No, you.
For what, like?
You were waiting for that because you were ready, you will think about it.
What do you mean?
You love her real good and everything.
Oh, what, like marriage and kids?
When I'm like, father,
Oh, you mean like next step?
yeah, you know.
Well, I mean, my thing is more so like money, and you know, you want to be set up to be able to take care of yourself and your family. And so I think I was ready for that, but you know, I made the decision to move away from a traditional career, you know, traditional desk job, and you know, making money in my own way. And but I think she was a little like unstable, you know, like emotionally, you know. And so I think that kind of hurt.
Give up for a movie, which is like 49, 30, the definition of never man.
They start thinking what?
Not a guy who wanted. Don't want to move.
Well, I mean, think about it. Think about it. You meet a woman, and then she's like, okay, I'm ready to have kids and marriage. And you're like, bitch, that's not my problem. You know? And I remember when I met her mom, in Atlanta, she's like, where are the kids? Like, where's my you got to give me grandchildren. And I'm like, what? Like, I just met you. What the fuck? So they were, you know, they think like that, and they think that it's funny, I think, but they're serious. And I'm like, no, dude, this is not. Oh yeah, like 60 maybe, yeah. And they had another daughter who's a lawyer, and she got pregnant and married and all that stuff. But they're you know, so they gave the parents a grandchild, and it's like, okay, cool. But my girl, when I was with her, you know, her best friend got married and then pregnant, and then her sister, same thing, but her sister's younger. So I think that she felt a little like intimidated, or was like, shit, man, like my younger, yeah. So, but my thing is like, I think that I think that she was saying that she wanted those things, but she wasn't willing to work for them and put in the time. Because if you really want to do that, you got to do it the right way. You can't just. I don't want to be like fucking David, the guy that his family was living with me, where it's like you don't have your shit together, and then you're like you're living off like food stamps, and I'm like, no, man, I don't want that. Yeah, yeah. I was fucking paying their rent. I was paying like most of the rent when they were living with me. No, yeah, we had a scare. We had a scare where we had a scare where she thought she missed her fucking period or whatever. But whatever. And what's crazy is that her guess what kind of lawyer? Guess what kind of lawyer her sister is? Her sister's a divorce lawyer, bro. So if I would have got caught up with that, and then man, they'll hit you hard. They'll hit you where it hurts in the wallet, in the bank, in the money. It's crazy, dude. No. Yeah. Because it's like you gotta stick to your moral. Stay alive, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's funny because it's like, yeah, I mean, "21's too young, man." It's like, because, man, no, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like an investment, right? It's like you invest in your time and you're investing your money. And it's like, if you're not in a position to make an investment, then you're lying to yourself. You're wasting your time. Because for a woman, you want to be able to take her out and do shit. And me, I'm like, yeah. You want to find someone that's gonna be cool and like they'll stick with you even though you're trying to get your shit together. Yeah, the problem with the one that I had was that she would just like, how women talk shit. They talk shit to you. And it's like, come on, man, like don't talk shit to me. Like you're supposed to like encourage me and be there and be cool and chill and like you're supposed to stand by your man, be by your man's side. But she wasn't like that, because her mom was always like that to her dad, talk shit. Her mom, I remember we went there to Atlanta and we were playing a board game and the father was quiet all day and then he finally said something and the mom's like, oh, you're finally using your voice. You're finally saying something. I've been waiting for you to raise your voice. Just talking shit, But yeah, man, that's how they are. And I think it's because they're a white family, The mom was like maybe like a quarter Mexican or something, but like German, white American. But I think that's a little bit kind of like how they are, like they'll like the man's just supposed to do shit, and go and run errands and like go to the gas station when we need something, kind of like how Tony is. Tony's like a who go and do. I'm like, man, I don't know about that. I'm not trying to just run around and listen to everything. She would yell at me for like, not going to bed on time. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, you got to let me stay up. You got to let me stay up, man. Like, yeah. Like, I'm not 12 years old. You got to let me stay up, man. She would get mad. And I was like, this might not work, Yeah, we probably move. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you let it, yeah. We probably moved too fast. Yeah. Yeah. We probably moved too fast, but I don't know. I probably would do the same thing. I mean, maybe a little different, maybe move slower next time, but the crazy thing is that like, so I'm where I'm living right now. I'm living in the same apartment still, except she moved her shit out, and I remember when she moved out, this place was like empty, man, because I only had like some stuff from the old apartment that I lived in, but so I've just slowly been rebuilding up, building everything up, so I'm in like a comfortable spot where this is like my home. I got like my posters and my TV and my guitars and my bed and all that. But it's just weird, sometimes it's weird because it's like, you're living in the same place. So sometimes you have like the memories, but, you keep on, you make it into something new, you make it into something different. But yeah, man, it was rough, because it's that shit, you feel all the emotions and the feelings, and it's sad, but it's like, well, what the fuck, man? I'm not going to just sit here and die. I gotta, have that fire still,
You think about the stuff
yeah. 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 Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, I got time. Yeah. No, I'm a good looking kid. I'm fine. I do good. But yeah, I think it's just about, sacrificing. Yeah. It's just about, you make a sacrifice when you don't work, in an office. But my thing is that I feel like I'm starting from the ground up. So, I don't, it's all on me. So it's just a matter of like, sure, I've been able to make it, this long. So I just think it's like, keep going, put in more time. Yeah, I could go. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could do whatever. I could do whatever. Yeah, yeah. But sometimes like I'll think about it because it's like, all right. So what I do is, I work with people and I talk to them, and I'm like their therapist. That's basically what I do. And I was talking to a lawyer. Speaking of divorced lawyer, this lady I was talking to yesterday, she's a divorce lawyer. And she cheated with another lawyer in her office. I was talking to this bitch for like 3 hours, man. Yeah, I talked to doctors and lawyers, and I get paid to talk to them. And I was talking to this lady for 3 hours. So I'm like, yeah, man, it's crazy. And but to your yeah, 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 yeah. And my thing is like, yeah, and that's what I'm doing. And so it's cool because it's like, to the point of like, yeah, man, like I'm using my education because I can hang with these people and they see that I could, talk to them. And exactly. Yeah. So so that makes me think like, shit, man. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do that, and then, but the thing is that sometimes it's not steady. Sometimes it comes and it goes. Like it's like a wave. Sometimes you get a lot of people that want to call or whatever. But yeah, and then so That's what I'm saying. You build up, and then everything's through the website. That's what I'm saying. Well, no, let me tell you, man. I've read for real rich people where they're like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna get this money because my mom passed away and she left a trust fund, and my sister stole millions from it, and it's in the courts of it." So it's like I'm talking to this one black lady, and that's her story. And she's like, "Yeah, man, come down to Houston," and I'm like, "Fuck, man." It's funny because that's what I'm saying. That's what she's saying, because it's funny because you got these people that have money, but sometimes they gotta sell their soul to fucking get it, and they need someone to talk to help feel like they get it back. Sometimes you just need to talk to. So yeah, sometimes you just need to tell someone, and then you feel like, oh, okay, I got that off my shoulder. So that's human. We've been like that forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I feel good because yeah, I feel good because I found a way to do that. So I feel really good. So I sometimes you live like a miracle, or you live like something that you didn't even think was possible, and you are living proof that you're doing it. It's working. You're doing it. I don't know how, but it's working, and it's like it feels like magic. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is that sometimes we get in our own way because you want more, or you think that you know you sometimes we think too much, and we got to just remember, like, I already came a long way, so I'm good. Let me just chill. Sometimes the success is like you just gotta stay alive, man, and that's how you win. And over a long, yeah, a long time. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 man. Yeah, yeah. No, no, I haven't talked to him. I mean, I remember that time he showed me the fucking bank statement, though. He showed me. I didn't. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, yeah, same apartment. Yeah, he had his room upstairs, had the downstairs room. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. Well, he looked like it. He looked like one of those crazy like rocker guys. But no, I mean, from what I know, he wasn't too bad. I mean, he wasn't doing like the hard stuff. It's just I think you have money, and man, he didn't have to worry about anything. He didn't have to worry about bills, or man, that kid had money. Yeah, yeah, just some white guy. I mean, I'm trying to think of what his background was. No, I think he was just some white guy. I don't know. I don't know his background. But you come from money, and yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, 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 tattoos, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man, maybe, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it's like if it's about money, you don't want to reach out. If it's about money, you know. Yeah, yeah, Yeah. 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 Yeah, man, it's crazy to think about those guys. Dustin, the real tall Irish kid, he went to school for like computer business, and I think he like took Chinese. Like he was learning Chinese. He was doing crazy shit. He was into like photography. Yeah, he was into like car. He's into cars and all that. Yeah, well, it's a business language too. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you can learn all that shit now, like on the internet, and like it's so easy, but you just gotta put time in it. Yeah, and then the other kid, yeah, I think, yeah, 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 yeah. No, I mean, I like to think that there's still time. I mean, I like to think that music is a language. You know, I still do the guitar. Huh? She could teach him. She could teach me. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Or Greek, or Jewish, or whatever. Sure. Yeah. But for me, it's like there's like a deeper language, right? Like people, they're speaking to you when they don't even say any words. That's something too to keep in mind. You know, it's like what level are you at? Like, are you someone who's angry? Are you someone who's mad? Or are you sad? Or like so you got to take care of that stuff too. Yeah, I mean, it'll. I mean that if it happens, it happens. If language, but yeah, I think I'm in a good place, man. I think I'm in a good place. I got this scooter, this electric scooter. I get to drive around and see different places, and yeah, man, make some extra money. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all right. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm just trying to make it out here so that one day I could go back and, not got to worry about travel and money and anything like that. It'll just be easy. But, for me, I feel like I got to do the work first. And right now, I'm in a place where I'm actually really focused. So I feel good about it, And I think, like, sometimes you gotta sacrifice like a year or 2 or 3, and like just to really kind of do what you're doing, but it pays off because it means you kind of get ahead. I mean, I think about it all the times where I was kind of wasting time when I was drinking and partying and all that shit. So now I kind of feel like okay, well, yeah, I got that all out of my system, and that's not a distraction anymore. So now I get to exactly, and I'm helping. Yeah, and I'm helping people. So my spirit feels good because I know that I'm doing something good. I'm not just taking. Well, I think it's just like yeah, but I mean that's my nature. I think it's more so my nature. Yeah. No. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you look at that and you drink it.
Well, I didn't. I mean,
Coming up a long time ago, not right now.
well, yeah. I mean,
Like me, in my age, I can drink, you know, a couple of drinks and beer like once a month. I'd be alright because I go to the gym every day.
yeah,
And when I was fat, you know, I calculated everything out. You know, and when I got out of it, I could, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think it's how you're. It's yeah. Yeah. I think it's how like you're wired and stuff too. Like if you're just wired differently. Like I was just more wired for like a party animal. I mean, I think I could. You could have a couple of drinks, but to me, it's like it's boring. It's boring to do that. I mean, there's no point. So I'm like a light switch. Like I'm either on or off. Like I don't want like the in between. I mean, I could still, you could do that. You could go out to dinner, have a couple drinks, and be cool. I'm capable. I was capable of doing that, but to me, it's just like I don't know. I don't know. I think also a lot of the times, like you do that when you don't have a focus or you don't know where you're going or what you're doing. So that's what I'm saying. Like people use that for distraction, but you realize like yeah, yeah. I remember I used to stop in Chicago too, but your friends they want you to party with them, they want you to drink, and then you like fall back into that lifestyle. But yeah, that's part of the reason why like I cut a lot of those friends off because they started getting to like just other shit and like and I'm just like no man I don't do that shit. And then when you try to tell them that they're crazy, then they get mad at you, and you're just like, "Fuck, man, what you want?" And then they'll come to LA, and then they'll be like, "Hey, I'm here. You want to hang out?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't even really respond." His phone died. He said, "Reach out to Dan Reaney." It's crazy. I feel like his phone had to die, or like I don't know. What I'm saying. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, what's up? No, that's fine. I can talk to you for a little bit, unless you're busy. No, just chilling. I called him. Yeah, yeah. It was good. We were just talking for like an hour. So, yeah, I'm a chatty Cathy, you know. I said I'm a chatty Cathy. Oh my God. Speaking of freaking chatty Cathy, I was on the phone yesterday with a caller for tarot for freaking 3 hours. Yeah, this lawyer. Oh my God, like 3 hours and 15 minutes. It was crazy. And I know, I know. Yeah, and like she was like a divorced lawyer. And she's like 50, and she was just telling me all her shit, all her drama. But so yeah, no, it's crazy because it's like everything happens in like waves, and like it gets very like dry and empty, and it swells, and then it's like boom, this whole wave of this call in the form of this lady being on the phone with me for like 3+ hours. It's just crazy how that shit works. Because it's like before it had been like slowed up a little bit, and like I actually went to play basketball yesterday. So I was like out in the sun, and like it really kind of like knocked it out of me, because I think like how we're talking about like all like the pollen and the changing of the seasons, and like so I just felt like when I was playing basketball, my energy level was like not there, and it got like more exhausted, like easier and like faster. So I came home and then like literally like just laid in bed in the dark for like an hour. Like I usually don't do that, but I was so zapped. But I feel like that needed to happen so that I could be ready to talk. Like I had to recharge so I could talk to this lady for 3 hours. And it was good. It was good because luckily I was like I said, I laid down and I was like, I took some Dayquil actually and some Tylenol because it's like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's so interesting how that works. Like I needed to be ready for that lady. It's like what came first, like the chicken or the egg? Like, did the earlier part of my day inform the fact that I would later run into this lady who would freaking help me make my quota? Yeah, I was telling dad that I was like, I'm basically like a therapist, and I get to talk to these like lawyers and doctors and these people with money. No, he was just saying that's cool as hell. He was just saying that like that's awesome. Yeah. I had mentioned it before, but I was more so just talking like basically the nuts and bolts of the fact that what I'm doing is I'm just talking to people, and how it's cool because like your education. Yeah. Hey man, I know your phone. I think your phone died. I just want to say, good talking and love you and happy Father's Day. And I just wanted to say, bye, and it was good catching up. And I'll probably call you again, whenever. Oh no, it's cool, dude. It's cool. We talked for like an hour, man. So, all right, brother. All right, man. Love you. Have Father's Day. Okay, man. Okay. Thank you, man. All right, bye bye. But yeah. So no, it was it was funny. It's no, yeah. I was telling them that that's basically what I do, and it's just cool because like your education comes into play, and the fact that you're able to hang with like these doctors and these lawyers, and like, and it's yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's cool because it's like obviously not everyone is like, doctor, lawyer and have all the money to spend 3 hours on a call. But when you get that kind of big fish, that whale, so to speak, then you're like, damn, that's a crazy blessing, you know? Yeah. 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 No, I'm good. I'm good. I think it's just seasonal. It's just seasonal. I mean, not symptomatic as much. Like it doesn't hurt or anything like that. It's just more so just seasonal. Yeah. 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 So you're saying the Benadryl didn't help? Well, well, I think more so like Benadryl's gonna like help more so like a reactionary, inflammatory reaction, or like skin. But like if you just have like straight up like a pollen influx, then it's like that matter is still gonna be in your sinuses, your nasal passages, your lungs, and like some. But relief as to what symptoms? Like dry mouth? Um, does that work? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why don't you? But don't you drink like? Well, that's why I keep water like by my bedside. So what? Well, maybe you need that. Maybe you need that. Maybe you need to throw off your like schedule and like break through that wall, so to speak. Maybe. But because isn't it kind of like you're kind of like breaking through that wall and then like you're riding that wave and then yeah maybe you'll have to sacrifice a day of being tired but when it comes to that next night of sleep you're going to be very ready to sleep and then you're going to get some really good rest and then maybe that really good rest is going to allow your body to heal or do something. I don't know. I mean